Hello everyone. So we continue with Unit 8 Part 2, which is entitled Do's and Don'ts. In this video we have training for the speaking skill, reading skill, writing skill, and we will also give some explanation about words that go together, and we will talk about everyday English medical terms at the doctors. So the first slide is about speaking. We can activate your background about holiday and tourism in your country. We ask these three questions. Do many people in your country go on holiday in summer? Where do they go? And where would you like to go for a summer holiday? So you can do two roles here. You can ask these questions to a partner, and then a partner asks you these questions or other related questions, and you have the role to answer the questions. You can change the questions, of course. You can add more questions, but at least you have to ask three questions. And you cannot change the topic. The topic is tourism or going on holidays in summer, winter, or any season in the year. So after you are done with the previous slide, you can do this exercise. Here you are required to put the words in the correct order to make questions. So in each point here we have a number of scrambled words. If we arrange these words in the correct order, we can have questions. For example, number one, we have the words weather, is, like, in, what, the, and August. To make them a question, we can say, what is the weather like in August? And the same thing goes with the other four questions. You don't have to do this exercise on papers. I will send you a link and you can do the activity on the link. After you have read the problems, what advice would you give? Try to express sympathy, give some explanation, as well as a practical advice. So after reading these three problems, you can pick one of these problems and write about 50 words about it. But be sure that you give practical advice, give some explanation for the problem, and show sympathy towards the person who suffers the problem. Then we go to matching. Matching the noun usually results in a compound noun. A compound noun is usually composed of two or more words. These words can be written in three different ways. They can be written as two separate words as post office, or one single word as a headache, or two separate words separated by a hyphen as in horse race. So you read the words in list A and the words in list B. You translate if you don't know the meaning of a word, and then you match them depending on meaning. Make sure that the result is one single word that has meaning. Here we have another activity, but it's somehow different because here we don't match a noun with a noun, rather we match a verb with a complement. So please be very careful when dealing with collocations, because the meaning could be quite different if we match a verb with another complement. So you read the whole list and then you start matching them. You can do these two activities on the link that I will send you attached with the material for the lecture. Please don't use papers. The last activity is to use everyday English medical terms of the doctors. Here we have a table with illnesses on the left and symptoms on the right. In the table we have blanks. These blanks are to be filled with the phrases in the two boxes above the table. On the left, we have three illnesses, and on the right, we have three sets of symptoms. So, depending on meaning and on medical diagnosis, you can fill in the blanks and do the exercise. If you have any question, need help, please never hesitate to contact me at any time. Thank you so much for listening.